Good morning, Steve-O here. This is Shortisode 1 on bariatric surgery stuff. This is the tail end of the B thing. You know, I said I'm non-expert this, non-expert that. Well, I'm a non-expert patient now too. Decided that I'm going to get back on the train, try the bariatric surgery, try to get this done one more time. This is either fourth or fifth time we've started this. It fell through for various and sundry reasons before. My problem with all of this and the reason I'm making videos is because that's my outlook. I'm always looking for the hole. Most people see the donut, I see the hole. And obviously then, regardless of the hole, I ate the donut. I ate the box of donuts, but we won't go there. Sorry about that. Kick the stand here. So I've already been through my first visit, did the weigh-in, got the book, did all the preliminary stuff that you have to do to start this. I've got a 6-month waiting period because of the way the insurances work. I could have done it faster than that, would have cost us a bunch of money. This way we wait, I don't have to pay as much or anywhere near as much. Starting out, I'm at 409 pounds. That's 409, just like the Chevy engine, the Beach Boys song, and the industrial cleaner. So that's not great. It's less than I have been. It's more than I should be. In fact, if you read the charts, for my age, I'm way off. I'm like, they've got to build a whole nother wall to put the chart up there. But I'm actually heavier for two guys half my age. So it's doubly bad then, I guess. The problem I have is that donut hole thing. We've been through this several times before, and something popped up, you know, insurance or my general health or whatever. I was supposed to have my first appointment for testing and stuff yesterday. Didn't make that because it didn't feel good enough to go, and that's part of my problem. If I had made that one, and I could come in here this morning and say, hey, the first thing I was supposed to do I did, maybe my head would be a little different, but my heart and my gut are in this. My head is not yet, and that's where I've got to get. I'm making these videos as much for myself as anybody else, so that I can go back on a bad day and say, ah, you fat bastard, look, you did this one other time, and or you said this one other time, you kept going or whatever. So I mean, we got right up to the threshold this last time several years ago, and the day before the surgery something popped up, had to go back to the doctor and blah blah blah. The next hole in the surgeon's schedule was 2 months down the road, so that pretty much shot that in the foot. I thought, making air quotes, that I could do it on my own because I had done so well on the liquid diet. Didn't do that well over the long run. So where does that leave us? That leaves me waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for lightning to strike twice, waiting for, you know, I'm probably going to win the lottery before I actually get through this surgery. That's my outlook. But it's not just my outlook about this, my outlook about everything. It's just me. Some people see the bright side of stuff. I'm looking for the hole. At any rate, I'm going to continue with this, and you know, I don't know how you would grade such a thing as these videos. The B videos are kind of funny. I'm doing that, you know, as much to. I'm doing enough studying on that I'm learning things. I'm learning things about this surgery stuff too that I didn't know, which is not a bad thing. I try to learn something new every day. Most days I manage to put at least one more thing in my gray matter, but some days are better, some days are worse on that. Some days I got to pile in 4 or 5 things because I know to do squat for the last 5 days. Going forward is what I got to do. I need to quit looking at what happened before. I need to do what I got to do, which I'm willing to do. Already done better about eating between meals, and you know, trying to eat. If I do that, I'm trying to eat healthier. At least eating fruit instead of chips and dip or whatever. I've already I quit putting sugar in my coffee. Quit using creamer in my coffee. Man, do I miss that. But, black coffee is better for you anyway. Caffeine is one of the things you got to cut out before you do this because you can't have it after the surgery. That's really going to suck. So I just got to keep moving forward. I got to keep talking like that. I mean, this conversation's going on in my head a lot of the time anyway when I start thinking about this. So I talked to my better half last night, and Mrs. Stevo knows me well enough to know that I'm going to bitch and moan about this, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. I had one of my old bosses told her one time he knew I was going to bitch and complain about everything, but he also knew he could give me the job and I was going to do the best job of anybody that worked for him. So I guess that's a compliment and a kick in the crotch all at the same time. It's true, though. That's me. So anyway, that's where we are this morning. 409 pounds, March 31st, 2016. The sun is out right now. Birds are singing. Bees are flying around. Haven't caught any yet. We're working on it. 409 pounds. My wish would be to get down to, half of that. If I could get back to what I was when I joined the military, which is 232 pounds, that would seem like a glorious, thing to have accomplished, to go from what I weigh now to what I weighed when I was 23. Will I get there? I don't know. I've got to lose some weight, and this is probably the best way for me to do it. You get tied in the loop. Once you get so big, you can't get up and move around to get rid of the weight, and I have the double problem of not being able to get up and down as well as I ought to, but I don't feel as well as the normal 61-year-old does either. So that's what I got for this morning. Me and Rusty are going to go out and feed goats, and that's pretty much the end of Shortisode number 1 on bariatric surgery. If anybody's got any questions, hit me up in the comments section, send me an email, friend or foe. If you think I'm just fat stupid, you can say that too, because ain't nothing I haven't said. Can't hurt my feelings. I'm too thick-skinned. You gotta have thick skin to hold all this fat in, so I'm pretty thick-skinned. Other than that, everybody have a good day. This is Stevo signing off, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Be well.